Okay, I believe we are live. All right, well, hey everyone, and welcome back. For those of you who are new to the BigCommerce ecosystem, I may be a new face to see on our YouTube channel, so I'll introduce myself and then we'll get started. I'm Heather. I'm the Developer Community Programs Manager here at BigCommerce. So if you are in our hackathon channel and Slack, or if you have been joining our previous sessions for the Big AI Hackathon, you've seen me a ton in the Slack and then also in the chat here. So it is really nice to get in front of you all today and to just meet with y'all. Katie is actually going to be taking over the chat today for the session. So if you could go over there and show her some love and say hello to her and also our speakers in the chat. But let's get started. Okay, today I am joined by a few of our engineering members. We have Krishna, Mahendra, and Eugene, and we're going to be talking today about what BigCommerce has been doing in the space of artificial intelligence. This is a really exciting session that we're hosting as we, BigCommerce, have really recently just been starting talking about, what we've been working with and like what we have in the works with AI. So it definitely is a treat that we are receiving as part of this hackathon. Now, the group has planned a really nice presentation to show you all some insights. So I'll pass it over to the group so they can introduce themselves and then also dive in.
Yeah, thanks, Heather. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this session. I am Mahendra Kumar. I'm Vice President, Data and Software Engineering at BigCommerce. I've been at BigCommerce for over 6 years now. I am super excited about this session on AI and what BigCommerce is doing with AI. I'll pass it on to Krishna.
Hello, everyone. I'm Krishna. I'm Senior Data Engineer working in BigCommerce for the past 2.5 years. I'm very happy to meet you all today. Passing on to Eugene.
Hello, guys. My name is Eugene, and I'm working here in BigCommerce for 4 years already. I'm a team lead at data team, and I'm really happy to be in this team. We're doing a lot of interesting stuff with data. And passing back to Mahendra.
Yeah, thanks, Eugene. Eugene, are we sharing the screen?
Yep.
Okay, great. There it is. Thank you. Yeah, so as I said, in this session, we're going to look at what BigCommerce has been doing with AI. So we're going to look at some demos. We are going to do a deep dive in the code. We're going to look at some architecture diagrams, as well as look at some data flows. So this is going to be a technical session. So fasten your seatbelts. Next slide, please. All right, so it is no secret that AI is disrupting e-commerce space. From setting up a store to personalized shopper experiences to analytics, all areas of e-commerce are being reimagined with AI. So in this session, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about two use cases of AI that BigCommerce is working on: the product description generator and product recommendation. The product description generator is about rapidly and efficiently accomplishing task of creating these product descriptions. A merchant set a style and tone of what kind of product descriptions they want. These product descriptions are optimized for SEO. These are especially beneficial for merchants who have large product inventories. So the way we build this product description generator is using app extension. And the code for this app extension is open source. This is in line with our philosophy of open SaaS platform. The second use case we have is product recommendation, and product recommendation is about listing of products customized for individual visitors based on their behavior and preferences. For example, these listings of products can be placed on a home page or a product detail page or a cart page. So we'll start with a demo of product description generator. I will pass it on to Eugene.
Yeah, hello guys again. So first I'm going to show you UI-wise how it looks in our BigCommerce store. So let me share my BigCommerce store. This is our regular BigCommerce store, and we have here an apps menu. I already installed our application for this called Product Description Generator. And let me show you how it looks. So we can open a list of products, and we can open any of the products. For example, premium electric toothbrush. This is my private store. And you can see here the description for this product. And we can notice that this have a pretty boring description. So we can play with it a little bit. And we can say, let's generate text for this. So right now, immediately, sorry, something happened. For some reason, versal deployment is not working, but how it works that it generates for us a description. It shows like many different forms that you can update. You can change, for example, style, brand tone, brand voice, instruction. Let me jump quick to the code base, and maybe meanwhile it will be fixed. So as Mahendra mentioned, we have open source application. We have open source repository for this. Here, this repository, let me increase a little bit the screen for you so you can see what's happening here. This is a simple TypeScript Next.js application. Here you can see instruction how you can install it, how you can deploy with Versal, and set up the application. Let me quickly jump to diagram first. So we have a diagram for the application. This is what we wanted to see, but for some reason it doesn't work when you presenting. So how it works under the hood is that we going to Versal deployment. We looking for a Google Firestore record. We looking for ACES token, which we have for our BigCommerce API. So when we fetched it from Google Firestore, we're going to BigCommerce API to fetch data in what we're interested in. And then we constructing the prompt for Google AI. We setting all our interesting attributes like categories, brand, price, weight, everything what we're interested in, and some custom attributes which we set up here in this form, and send this rich prompt to the Google AI API. And after that, it will return result back to the page where you can play with it, change a little bit, and iterate on it, change some stuff. So yeah, let's jump again back to the code base. I will just briefly show you how it looks from the tech-wise. Let's start from the API of this application. First, we have app extension. This is how you connect your application with BigCommerce. So we have 3 main endpoints for that: hours, load, and uninstall. We can just check one of them, how it looks. So here we have some validation of the input, which we expect from the request. We validating it. If something is not what we expect, we will say error. Then we are going to BigCommerce API to take an OAuth token, so we can speak later with BigCommerce API and get what we need, what we want. And after that, we also got this response with the ACES token. We can store it, and we actually storing it in Google Firestore. So we stored our ACES token. So later we can go to the Firestore and fetch it. Also, here we have another request to the BigCommerce API. So you could see here that we have this button. This button can appear only if you install it as an app extension here. And yes, that's pretty much it for this endpoint. Let me show you what else we have here. So here we have this page, which was not working for some reason. What we're doing here is that we have server-side rendering. We immediately checking the token. We fetching from the Firestore the ACES token for BigCommerce API. Then we going to BigCommerce API and fetching the product with all what we interested attributes in, like categories again, brand, weight, price, whatever we're interested in. And then we constructing the AI prompt and go to the Google AI API. And with the result, we rendering the page. Let me show you some of our server handlers. So we have Google AI handler. And here you can see how we construct our prompt. we have like some initial message to the AI, and we also have our input and product attributes. So this input is exactly what we're doing in our UI, where you can select the brand, sorry, the style, the brand voice, some instruction to the AI. Maybe you can say like how many words you want to have, include like if optimize in SEO or not. It's like a lot of stuff here, which unfortunately I cannot show you right now. Yeah, and with this prompt, we just using Google AI SDK, and we asking generate text for us with the model and with the prompt. Actually, we're using here the Bison model 001. And if we were success, we just returning back to the UI. Yeah, that's pretty much it from the tech-wise. I think I will pass back to the Mahendra and maybe play with the UI, and maybe I can fix it and show it later. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Gene. Yeah, so let's see if we can rerun the demo. All right, so let's look at the second use case, which is AI-powered product recommendation. So what are some of the benefits of a AI-powered product recommendation? From shopper perspective, it enables them to easily discover the products they love. For merchants, it helps them boost their shopper engagement and conversion rates. Next slide, please. Yeah, so we are focused on two use cases of product recommendation: others you may like and frequently bought together. For others you may like, the products are listed, typically they are listed on a product detail page. So in the slide on the left side, you see there is a blue dress that a shopper is looking at on a product detail page. So on the same page, we are showing other products which are similar to this product, which a shopper is likely to buy. On the right side, we have the frequently bought together. In case of frequently bought together, the products are listed typically on a cart page. So in this example on the right side, we have a shopper. The shopper has added the blue dress to a cart. And on the same cart page, we are showing other products which are typically bought along with this blue dress. Next slide. All right, so let's look at some of the data flows and AI models for product recommendation. So we have two data sets that we use for building and training this model. One is a product catalog data, other one is shopper data. Within shopper data, there are different types of events that we use. For example, we have product page view events, we have cart events, we have purchase events. So these four different types of data / events are used for training of these models. So the models are built, trained, and deployed on Google Cloud Recommendation AI. The models are accessible using prediction APIs, BigCommerce prediction APIs, and the results of these recommendations are surfaced on different pages using widgets. So for example, one of the widgets can be for others you may like, and that widget can be placed on a product detail page. Likewise, the other widget could be a frequently bought together widget, and it can be placed on a cart page. Merchants has complete flexibility where they want to place those widgets. Then they choose to place the widget on a home page, as long as the context of those widgets are available in that page. So next, we will dive deeper into how these models are built, what kind of data is used, and to go into all those details, I will pass it on to Krishna.
Thank you, Mahindra. Hello, everyone. Let's talk more about our two product recommendation models. So the first one is others you may like model. So business objective plays a key role in the creation of the model. So for this model, we provide two business options, like conversion rate and click-through rate. So you all know about click-through rate, so no need to go deeply into that. So for click-through rate business objective, model require product catalog and product page view user events. And for conversion rate business objective, model require added to cart user events along with the product catalog and product page view user events. So these are the data sets that are required by the model. So now let's see about training the model. So look, For training the models, full product catalog data along with 3 months value of product page view user events and cart events are required. So once the model is trained with the last 3 months of user events, then the model is ready to serve the predictions. And then from then, the real-time data related to every product page view user action and added to cart user action is sent to the Reco AI for retraining the models and improve their efficacy. So for serving the personalized product recommendations to each visitor, the model requires visitor ID as part of the user events. Through this, for a returning visitor, product recommendations are served which are related to his previous shopping experience. So including visitor ID in the user events helps to serve the personalized product recommendations for each visitor. And another factor that improves the retraining of these models is attribution token. So what is this attribution token? An attribution token is also received upon each prediction call we make to model along with the list of product recommendations that are to be served to the shopper. So when this attribution token is embedded in the user event generated because of the shopper click actions on the recommended products, Reco AI uses attribution token to associate user events with product recommendations that are already served and retrain the model and improve its efficacy. So next we talk about model tuning options. A model can be tuned automatically for every 3 months, or a model can be triggered manually when there is an update in the product catalog. So it is based on our choice. Next slide, please. Yeah, now the second model is frequently bought together model. So as explained earlier, this model predicts items frequently bought together with one or more product items in the same shopping session. So the main business objective is to increase the revenue per session so that a shopper can add more number of products into a single order, thereby increasing the revenue of that particular visit session. So datasets used for this model is purchase events and product catalog events. So now let's talk about training this frequently bought together model. So as explained earlier, to train any model, we require full product catalog data. So for this model, along with full product catalog data, we also require 1 year worth of purchase events to train this model. And once the model is trained, then it can solve the predictions, and then the real-time data related to every purchase user action along with the changes in the product catalog is also sent to Reco AI for retraining the models. So as discussed earlier, visitor ID and attribution token are also sent along with user events. In this case, the purchase user events to associate the purchase events with the served product recommendations. So once the respective configurations are selected, then building and deploying the models is fully automated by Google Reco AI. And after that, a highly secure and scalable APIs are built to serve the predictions from each model. So these APIs, these prediction APIs sends the list of recommended products to the shoppers. Next slide, please. Now let's talk about the learnings we learned. Nowadays, bots have become very sophisticated and it is very challenging. So we found that over 40% of the total site traffic was generated because of bots. Filtering out these bots is crucial for two reasons for these machine learning models. So for training the machine learning model with valid visit data and for serving the product recommendations to valid human visitors. So for these two reasons, we need to filter out these bots. Now, BigCommerce has a very efficient pipeline to detect these bots and filter out the bots. But we are looking for more ways to filter out these bots more effectively using the AI and also advanced techniques. And the second one is A/B testing. So this is a setup to compare key business metrics with and without the use of product recommendations by splitting the traffic into two groups. So business metrics like conversion rate, click-through rate, revenue, average order value will be measured for both the traffic groups and determines the percentage of success. So we found this to be a great way to prove the efficacy of the solution and present our success stories. So Thank you very much. Passing back to Mahindra.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Krishna. Eugene, is it? Did you try a demo? Is it working?
Yes, yes. So I have never fixed bugs in live, but it seems like it works.
Awesome.
Let me
All
share my
right.
screen. Yeah, so we got back to my edit page for my product called Premium Electric Toothbrush. And you can see we have this boring description and we can click generate text. I hope you remember what's right now just happening. We immediately generating the description for you. So you already went to the Google Firestore, then to the BigCommerce API, and then to the Google AI API, and we come up with the result here. So that's what I talked about before, that we have some form where you can set up your prompt in an easy way. So let's play a little bit with this. For example, we can select a style and maybe we can choose humorous for now. And maybe I don't want such a long description, so maybe I can just have, I don't know, like 20, 30 words. Also, we have some extra options. For example, special instructions. So I know that we have this electric toothbrush, so I know it better for health, for the gum health. So maybe let's just say better for gum health, and let's see how it will understand my instruction. So what we have? Our electric toothbrush is a perfect way to clean your teeth and gums. It's gentle enough for everyday use, but powerful enough to remove plaque and bacteria. Plus, it comes with a built-in timer to help you brush for the recommended 2 minutes. Yeah, so this is how it looks, and you can play with it, change something, update, and then use this result, and it will update the description for you. Yeah, this finally works, and we are done. Passing to Mahendra.
Awesome. Thanks, Eugene. Thanks for fixing it live, and this is incredible. Awesome. Yeah, thanks everyone. So yeah, we looked at some of the use cases of AI in BigCommerce. We are also looking at other areas of our platform which we want to enrich with AI. One example of that is data-driven analytics. So while these are two examples of what we're working, but there are many other areas that we're also looking at. So yeah, it's thanks everyone for joining the session.
Yeah, and then I can pick it back up. Eugene's bug fix for the win. Thank you so much, Eugene. That's awesome that it came in clutch here at the end of our session. And thanks to everyone for the demo and also those insights on the product description app, product recommendations, and also the models that really heighten a shopper's experience. These are all just such a natural fit for our industry. So we really appreciate you going into all of that with our community. And a reminder to all the hackers watching, the AI App Foundation that Eugene demoed has been opened up. So you can use it in the hackathon, and we really encourage you to do so. If you didn't know, this feature was actually built as an app using app extensions, which means that our engineering teams went through the same process that you are going through this event. So it's really exciting for us to be able to kind of have that shared experience with you, and we hope to do more of that. But that's a wrap, y'all. Let's show Krishna, Mahindra, and Eugene some love in the chat. And to close this out, I want to open it back up to the team if there's any final remarks. So team, is there anything that y'all would like to share with our audience before we sign off?
Yeah, I mean, thanks everyone for joining. I'm really excited about the power of AI and what it can do to e-commerce space. So I'm looking forward to seeing what people are working on different hackathon projects, and excited on how BigCommerce is using open source way of enabling partners and developers to contribute to the ecosystem. So I'm really excited about that.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and I have something I'd like to say too. So as we close out, I do want to say it is really awesome to see, this insight on what BigCommerce is doing with AI, but we also are really excited to see what you all are building in this special event. We're about halfway through the 10-day hackathon now, and we're coming up on the weekend. So be sure to reach out in the channel to all of us SMEs if there's anything that you need before the weekend comes, as most of us will be offline. And we're also going to be hosting a Twitter space later this afternoon, I think in a couple hours or in 1 hour. So meet us there if there's anything else you'd like to hear, learn about, or even speak up on. We're going to be there with John Nichols from our app marketplace team, so we can talk more about, submitting an app and, what that team looks at whenever it comes to reviewing apps and so forth. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining this session live or even watching later on from wherever you are in the world. Yeah, and being that it is the mid halfway, I do want to put a special plug that we do have a midway survey. It's in the forms and FAQ tab of your hack pack. So if you could go there, submit the anonymous form to let us know kind of how your experience has been, if there's anything that you want to say to us or the Googlers that we have supporting the event. It is anonymous, and we do hope to have all of your feedback there. But yeah, we will see y'all around in our Slack channel. If you're not there, please do get in touch with us so we can make sure you are. And that's it from us. Thanks, team, for joining today and sharing all of that awesome information and demos with our community. And happy hacking.
Yeah. Thanks, Heather. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.